Alright, shalom. This is Brother Amon Rakar coming at you with another lesson. And first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodesh. Double honors goes out to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect, man. So, before I read this, let me read this real quick. I'm not going to read it all, but basically, this is an old story. We know about this. You know, Sonia Massey got shot in her house after calling the police, man. But I don't even really need to go into the story too tough, because the headline says it all, right? So basically, qualified immunity, right, in the police force in America allows for certain things, for the police to basically get away with certain things if they follow procedure, or you know, their lives have been in danger or whatnot, right? So, you know, they have the Constitution. The Constitution is there to protect the rights of the citizens, right? So let's just say the police are engaged with the citizens, and they you know, violate the rights of the citizens, man. So much so that it's proven in court, and they lose their qualified immunity. Therefore, you know, they can be held accountable, and they can be, you know, the cities can be sued. So when the cities are sued, the taxpayer has to pay, you know, the compensation basically comes out of the taxpayers' pockets, right? So what he wants to do, Trump, is he wants to get rid of this qualified immunity and just make them immune, so they can basically not be sued, not be taken to court, right? Basically giving them a license to kill, basically, right? You know? And he's got excuses about, he says there's a big difference between being a bad person and making an innocent mistake. But if somebody made an innocent mistake, I would want to help that person. Listen, man. Who is at the... Listen, we all know who gets treated the worst when it comes to, you know, the police force in Babylon. It's the same here, but the difference is they don't carry guns here, man. If they did, we'd be in a world of trouble already. But we all know who gets it the worst in Babylon, and it's Jakes, man. It's Israelites, man. Right, all the tribes get hit hard, man, by these devils, these patrolmen, man, these runaway slave patrolmen. You know, that's where they stem from, right? Remember, everything about that place has been built up to destroy us as a people, man. And this guy wants to get rid of that, so he's going to make it worse, man. He's going to make it worse. Let's just get into the scriptures real quick. I don't want to make this too long. It's getting a bit late. This is Matthew 24:3, right? In fact, a second, let me go to Jeremiah 30 first, and I'll get back to that. Jeremiah 30:6, it says, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." So it says Jacob's trouble, man. Meaning that the Israelites are going to get hit up, you know, worse in them times, man. Well, these are all the signs that Yahweh Shai told us about, man, to look out for. They're setting it up, man. It's all being set up now, man. We're soon to be out of here, man. No, they're setting up the chip. They've been doing that for a while now, but it's coming more relevant with the way they're talking about cashless this, and certain countries are already knee deep in that cashless system with these chips, man. You know, rumors of wars and missiles, countries creating their own nuclear warhead programs and stuff like that. Yeah, man. So where was I going to go? Matthew 24, right? Let's see, how Shai is speaking with the disciples, man. It says, Matthew 24:3, it says, as he sat up upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes, in diverse places. All these things, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And we're already hated by all nations, man, but it's going to intensify. We are going to be made into the scapegoats, right? Even more so. And then shall many, this is verse 10, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So there ain't going to be no love out here, no love in the streets, alright? And these people that are pretending to get along with us, so they're going to show their true colours, man. They're going to start showing their ass. Simple as, man. You're going to know how much you really hated in them days, man. And it's all going to be through the Spirit, alright? It's all going to be through the Spirit, man. Verse 13 says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So it's all about making it to the end, man. I mean, no one's saved yet. That proves that. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then shall the end come. Right? Because remember, it talked about where was it again? It says, and what shall be this is verse 3 again, what shall be the sign of their coming and of the end of the world, right? And then we read at the bottom, it says, where is it? Then shall the end come. So all these, it's not that, it's the beginning of all those things are the beginning of the end, alright? Let's read down a bit. When ye therefore, this is verse 15, right? When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house, neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So like I'm starting it because I'm just tired, man. But Lord, when I can get this out, and it'll be edifying, right? Right, it says what? Verse 22 says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. That's why it said, but he shall be saved out of it, man. That's talking about the elect. A lot of these niggas are going to die out here, man, in these times, man. Now let's get this real quick. Actually, did I get Did I get this? I don't think I did. Let me read this first. Jeremiah 13:6. It says, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child." Yeah, I did get this. So let me get this. Romans 13 and 1 says, "Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High." So all this that's happening, there's no point trying to fight it. This is the Lord's decision, man. He's putting a decision in the mind of Donald Trump and everyone else that's of the wicked to do these things, man. Because the Lord said it, man. So it must be. Right, verse 2 says, "Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation." Yeah, man, you can't back up against what the Lord has said, man, and what He said He's going to do. Right, that's it. Thy will be done, man, you know. So, where was I? Yeah, let's read this in 2nd Ezra, man. 2nd Ezra 8:50 says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell on the earth, because they have walked in great pride." Right? Yeah, man. Now these Jakes, man, they haven't got a clue what's coming for them, man. I saw Elder Manasseh Zakbar from South Carolina do videos. I didn't watch it all, but he was showing a video of this Jake asking Jakes, male and female, about how many books in the Bible they could name. And then you go back 20-30 years, man, Jakes would answer that question. They might not get every single book, and they would definitely only be thinking of 66 books. They didn't even know about the Apocrypha back then, man. But they would know a lot more than they do now. None of them didn't even know. So a woman, even one chick even said, "There are no books in the Bible, man." Another one said, "The Book of Palms." You know, our people are finished, man. This tribulation is to teach them a lesson, man. And that's what it says in verse 55. "And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish," man. Forget them, man. Just forget them. Now, I might sound like a hypocrite because I've not long done a video about having empathy, man. Yeah, but you have to balance it, man. You can have empathy, but you also got to understand that these people got to go, man. Like a lot of our people have got to go, man. Let's get this is going to go on a little bit longer than I expected, but that's alright. That's alright. This is Mark chapter 13. And you know how these books go over and over, but I'm going to read something else here. I'll read 19. It says, "For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation which the Most High created unto this time, neither shall be." And we got to balance it, because we know that we're going to be in that, man, but we can't be afraid of these times, man. Alright, we can't be afraid of Jacob's trouble. It sounds horrendous, and it's going to be horrendous, man, but we got to face it, right? And we got to be faithful unto the Lord in those times, man. It's the only way. It is what am I doing? Man, I've got to start putting my glasses on, man. I'm in the wrong book. I'm in the wrong chapter. Okay. Psalms. I want Psalms 34. I did think I thought I picked it. Psalms 34. just read verse 4. It says, I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto him, and they were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him. The Lord Yahweh heard him, and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. It says, verse 8 says, O taste and see that the Lord Yahweh is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. O fear the Lord Yahweh, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh shall not want any good thing. Alright, man. See, that's beautiful, man. These are the things that we're supposed to remember in these times, man, to enable us to make it through. You know? So we can't be out here worrying about this, man. Just get your head together, get your head in the game, understand that this is happening. It's happening. There's nothing we can do to stop it. You know? And as you see already in 2025, man, the Lord is speeding a lot of things up. A lot of things are coming into play now, man. You know? So, you know, the little comforts you have now, man, ain't nothing wrong with enjoying them, but enjoy them while they last, man. That's all I'm going to say. You know, you should be, every day you should be thinking about, you know, what it's going to be like soon, man. If you're not thinking in that mindset, you ain't in this truth, man. If you're getting up every day and just acting like everything's cool, everything's normal, right? You got another 10 years to do whatever you want before your Yahushua comes back, if you even believe in your Yahushua. Because if you're thinking like that already, do you even believe? Listen, man, this is happening, and before you know it, before you turn around, it's going to be upon us, man. You know. But anyway, I'm going to call it on that and give it all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha HaKadosh, and double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who will well, and peace, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. You know, I pray that this lesson was edifying, and you know that we can continue to do the work until the Most High, you know, puts a cease to that, man. You know, gives us that famine of the word, man. Alright, so with that I want to say shalom.